So I own a Minecraft server, and specifically in this video, we're gonna be talking about my Anarchy server. You guys have seen this place. I've recorded 3 videos so far, and the destruction basically just multiplies by like 1,000,000 every single video. As you can see, the destruction goes on for literally forever. I'm not really sure, what does this say? 1 sec? It's probably people communicating, but look at this. It looks like a dark ritual, and then there's diamonds just sitting all over the place. This server is a mess. We ran into many problems running this server, but also a lot of funny things have happened, which we're gonna talk about this video. But if you just look at all of the terrain and spawn, I'll show you guys a clip now of what it used to look like the first day that I released the server. This was once a normal Minecraft server. Now it's just survival of the fittest. Who's gonna, you know, run around, get the best loot, who has the best hack client, basically. This is Anarchy. If you guys have never heard of Anarchy before, it's basically just vanilla Minecraft, but you try to push it to the limits. So what you guys are looking at right now is 0-0 on our Enlightened Anarchy server. So if we go and hopefully find, there's another portal, perfect. So if we go into this nether portal right here, we should be obviously able to see 0-0 of the nether. Okay, so it has been like a week, I think now, since the last video. And when I first released that video, we had a concurrent, I'd say like 20 average players on Anarchy. After that first video released, we went from 20 average players to over 100. You guys have been going crazy with the Anarchy whole concept and server. So soon enough, we will be releasing a priority queue so that people can get in a little bit faster. You can support the server. It's an easy way to support it that way. But you know, we even have a queue of like 30 people. So I think this is the highway. Was this the highway? Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, as you can see, spawn 0-0 in Anarchy is a mess. It is so incredibly bad. Look at this. There's withers all over the place. The spawn point in 0, is this 0-0? I just took a screenshot. 0-0, yeah. This is basically 0-0 right here. Look at this. This is horrible, horrible. People can't even get around in the nether at this point. But I mean, people will do what they gotta do, and some people do get out of the way. So this little line of wood is the negative x-axis, I believe. Pretty much every single highway in the nether going along the x or whatever axis has been griefed at this point. What is this? Oh god. You guys didn't see that. I don't know. This server is insane, but I think it's hilarious to look at. Before anything, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like, make sure you guys subscribe. Let's try to aim for 3,000 likes to keep this series going of Anarchy and everything. Drop a like right now, or else I will delete the server entirely. Sorry, I was trying to threaten to see if you guys would do it. Just drop a like on the video, okay? Make sure you guys subscribe, and then I also want you guys to comment, spawn is a mess. Or I guess it's a little phrase. I will go through and heart some people who do comment that. Okay, so it looks like the highway went from a bunch of wood to just a hole in the wall. The highways are getting griefed every single day. There's no group that's actually going through and repairing all the highways, which is kind of sad, but you know, who wants to go through and repair a highway? I mean, if you guys do, then props to you. Good dedication. And over the course of this server's history, we have had many groups join the server. One in particular is a group called Nero. Now, obviously, it's gonna be really hard to find this place. They are insanely far out, but this is probably one of the most organized groups I've seen so far on Enlightened Anarchy. If there's any groups, make sure you guys comment them down below if you guys play. But I asked for permission from the group, and they said I could show off their base that they got going on here. So they even have a community workshop. I'm pretty sure they had a base before, but it was a spawn base that was within 5,000 blocks of spawn. And obviously on Anarchy servers, you can't claim anything. Therefore, it did not last too long, and people ran by, found it, and they griefed the spawn. Not the spawn, sorry. They griefed the base. But this has all been built within the last like 30 minutes to an hour. Like this base has basically grown from the ground in a matter of, I guess, minutes technically, but it was like 30 minutes. So the base was destroyed, and they all got together. They're like, all right, let's meet at these chords, and they're already creating a bigger base than most bases I've seen on the server so far. I know 1950 has its own little series going on the server, and they seem to be doing really well, which is insane to see on an Anarchy server, so props to them. But on Anarchy servers, things don't always go as planned. We've ran into many problems before on the server, and one of them being beds, which is really weird to say, but today we've had an insane amount of problems with people getting stuck in beds. We've had numerous complaints about this, but obviously I can't intervene here. But right here is actually a player that has been on for 30 minutes to an hour and hasn't been able to move from the spot that they're spawning in. A lot of you guys have seen this before, but if you go right down here, There's a bed that a player placed down and told a new player to sleep in. They said that there was a dupe to this new player that they could dupe items if they slept in the bed. Now, obviously, there is no dupe, but the new player fell for it, slept in the bed, and then they proceeded to put obsidian around the bed so it didn't burn, and then put lava around the bed so that the new player would die every time they spawned in. Now, if we wait a second, we'll probably be able to hear the new player die over and over and over. I've been here for about 30 minutes, and this player has died about like 10 to like 20 times. So we've had a very, very big problem with beds on the server, and there are literally, if you fly over spawn, you will see lava casts, not really lava casts, but just little lava spots with obsidian around it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to break that, sorry. I promise that's not admin abuse, I promise. There are little lava and obsidian little like spots all over the place, and it has new players trapped. And this is becoming a problem because there are people, human beings, who are taking up slots on the Anarchy server. So we have a limited 50 players, and there are slots taken up by players that are stuck. They can't even play the game. This is a problem. Which I never thought that we'd be facing. Players are stuck because of beds. If we go around, we can probably find other players that are stuck, but apparently they reached out to me, obviously, and they tried to get this fixed, resolved. They wanted me to come pick them up and save them, but I'm not allowed to do that. I can't just TP to you guys every time you're about to die and save you. That's not the point of Anarchy. So he's a little bit disappointed that I can't help him, but it's kind of fun to watch, you know, the world burn. And he messaged someone else, one of his buddies, to come pick him up. That's the only way you can get out of this. Or you could buy a new account and start from the beginning, but I don't think you want to do that. But if you do resort to that, you know, hey, you can get out of being bed trapped and forever dying in a cycle of lava. Oh wait, here he is. Oh no. YT Super Tiger tried to swim in lava. He is right here in the lava. That's where he's spawning, and he's stuck. He's literally in an endless cycle with his bed being right inside of there. And there he is again. Rest in peace, YT Super Cycle. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I want you guys to comment bed trapping. If you guys comment that, I will go through and heart some people who do, because this is incredibly sad to watch, but also fun at the same time because I'm not stuck. I have that ability, you know? Okay, so I went through and also asked people who's doing well in the server, who's not bed trapped, and Karsten reached out to me, and they said they have a little base that I can check out, which is somewhat coming together, they said. So, you know, a couple dogs and a nice little farm base, right? Oh, what the crap? Wait, aren't these super rare? These specific horse, like the skeleton horse, and there's 4 of them. That means that it was struck by lightning or something like that, right? This is a nice little starter base. Congrats, Karsten. It's coming together. This is looking nice. What is this though? Okay, 4 beds. If they find your base, you might become just like YT Super Tiger, which you do not want. So Karsten, I'm warning you now, you need to be safe out here, all right? Okay, another little base we got going on, someone who's not bed trapped, is Jagvedne. Now, I definitely butchered that in some way, but they said I could TP. They gave me permission to come check out the base, and it looks really nice. It's coming together. They have like an obsidian barrier around it, which it's probably not gonna do much if they find it. Let's see, they got some diamonds, nothing insane, but they do have a nice little base here, and then food going, which it is insanely hard to get out of spawn. And oh wait, they have a couple people here. Wow, they have iLegend, and then who else is here? Oh, Super. I really hope all of these people agreed for me to check it out, and they are literally hoarding a bunch of sheep together. Look, I'm not gonna look at this, PETA, don't message me, all right? Look at this. This is, if you want to contact anyone about that, you can contact Super, all right? He's the one in charge of the base, I promise. And Jag, this is not me, all right? Uh-oh, it looks like the group's falling apart. He took Jag's boat, and now he's running away. I'm not sure what's happening, but it looks like the other kid stole Jag's boat, and now Jag's trying to kill the other person, so. Oh, wow, they have like a little underground. I didn't even see this. Good thing I followed them. They don't have much else, but it looks like iLegend Plays is running away with a boat. I don't know why they're fighting over a boat. It looks like their group's about to break apart over a boat. Is he still running away? Oh my gosh, dude, this is insane. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a controversial one because this is already a thing, as you can see behind me. Oh my gosh. So as you guys know, on 2B2T, or if you guys didn't know, on 2B2T, there is a valley of wheat, and it is exactly what you guys think it is. It is a huge, huge valley of wheat. Now, I wouldn't say that it's like as big as it can be, but this is definitely a very large amount of wheat on a Minecraft server. Like I said before, I'm asking for permission before I TP to any of these places before I show them, and I'll be careful not to leak any coordinates or stuff like that, obviously. So this is insanely cool. I'd recommend changing the name, not to Valley of Wheat, obviously, because it's on 2B2T, but this is sick nonetheless to see this, and it would be really cool to see it stretch all the way across, like hundreds and hundreds of blocks blocks, see how far we can really take this wheat valley, or maybe mix it up and do a different plant, because that would be kind of cool too. The Valley of Beetroot, which it doesn't sound that cool, but I mean, hey, it'd probably end up somewhat interesting. Valley of Chests, Valley of something, I don't know. In an anarchy server, things are weird. They will just do stuff for no reason. At spawn, there is literally a group that is dedicated to getting rid of trees. You guys might have heard me talk about this before in my last video, but there is a group that goes through and destroys every single tree so that nobody can progress in Minecraft. Obviously, whenever someone starts on Minecraft, the first thing they do is they go and break a tree. Therefore, if there's no trees within spawn, then, you know, they can't do that. They can't progress. So also, Oof Chicken is not trapped, so we can check out his little base he's got going on. He said that he's not too far progressed so far, but I think it looks kind of sick. He's got a little farm, he's got a horse, he's got this up here. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. What does he got up here? Is this just tons of chests? Why does everybody go for the glass, like, base? Is that something? Am I missing something? Is this like a new thing that people are doing? I've seen like 2 to 3 bases so far. Oh my gosh. And he has everything, almost everything labeled, because I am nowhere near, wow, I'm nowhere near organized. I'll just throw a bunch of things in the chest. Let me know if you guys do the same. But I mean, I'm anywhere close as organized as Oof Chicken down here. Ooh, and he's got some note blocks and an enchantment table here too. Cool. He's got a music box and almost a full enchantment table. Nice. So that's at the base. They have Oof Chicken. They have the Mr. Toasties and Block Breaker. Nice. Cool. Good base, guys. Extended a little bit, and I'm not entirely sure what the whole idea for the glass is, but nonetheless, it's kind of cool. So I just wanted to check up on YT Super Tiger and see if he's gotten out since we've last talked about him, and it looks like he is still dying over and over and over. Rest in peace, YT Super Tiger. You were a good soldier. I thought his friend was coming, but maybe he's not. He's like 20,000 blocks out. It's a lost cause, bro. You might as well just go buy a new account. This is gonna take a fat minute for your friend to get here. I'm sorry that I can't help you, but it makes for a great video. He also DM'd me and said that I could get his perspective of him dying, which I appreciate, but it's okay. We get the perspective, I think, enough as it is. We know that you're spawning in lava. We know that you're dying, but, you know, for anyone else on the server who's stuck, I'm sorry. Get your homies online. Tell them to find you wherever you're at and save you, because I can't do anything about it. So I also got permission for this base, and they gave me the coordinates. Thank you, Grassy, a lot for this. Okay, so this is Clayton. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they have a couple people at this base, and they got their flags. Yo, this is actually insane. Wait, what? Oh wait, okay, there's nothing in the chest right now, but this is so sick, and they are very, very far out right now. Okay, I like the banners too. They look really, really nice. I wish I knew the name of this group. Wait, can we see it by this? Distort. Okay, so they have Distort on top on their flag, so obviously, you know, their name is Distort. I'm gonna guess this is where they dupe with donkeys. They're extending the base. This is super sick. Okay, so far, update on the bases. I would say this is the best put together base. It's not too big, and I mean, it has a nice like aesthetic, but like I would say the best like group base is 1950s still, even though it got griefed the first time. The second time around, I think still they have the most people, the most houses, stuff like that. This is probably the best put together base. And what did I just say? What? And also rest in peace, YT Super Tiger, because he's stuck, and the rest of the people who are stuck as well.